Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for April 5th, 2022. I'm Arlene Grace, an intuitive energy coach, master numerologist, and channel. So it took me a while to navigate the energy today to really just feel into what was the message. And I know there were things that it was really showing me that I was moving through my own life journey. And it really brought me to the question, the invitation today, which is, do you own your body? Do you own your body? Do you feel safe in your body? Do you act in accordance with your body? Do you listen? Are you in partnership with your body, or do you control and manipulate? Right? And it's fascinating because I invited this energy to activate me, and in the energy of a 6 and the energy of 3 of spades. And the 6, love, play, harmony, beauty. And yet on the other side, there's this beautiful opportunity to see the karmic influence of what am I the cause of, right? What am I deciding to experience in my life, and how am I feeling as I do that? And so there's this karmic influence that if you feel really, really good, if you feel love, if you feel expansion, if you feel wealthy as you are deciding something, that you will experience that on the other side, that you will experience it as it begins to materialize. Right? And the 3 of spades can be experienced as physical ailments. It can be experienced as melancholy, as anxiety, as this downward spiral of trying to have these material experiences, including those in our own body, but being stuck in our head, being stuck in the lower perception of, I can't have it, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not smart enough, I can't have the business, I can't have all of the things. And it's bringing us into this higher perception of, do I own my own body? Right? And we're born and we're cared for by our caretakers, whether that is, in a healthy relationship or not healthy relationship. There's this ownership. This is my baby. And so I'm going to feed my baby. I'm going to care for my baby. I'm going to nurture my baby. I'm going to have these expectations of this baby. I have, this baby has expectations of me. There's this feeling of ownership that they are mine, right? They belong to me. And do we ever move out of that space? Do we ever move into a place in our relationship with our parental unit, those who cared for us, where we take them down a peg and we come into this place of, we are on the same ground, that I make choices for my life, not you, and that I will take your ideas, your beliefs, what you want into account, and yet I'm going to decide for me because this is my life. I own my life, right? And when I think about it, when I think about my own life, I didn't own my life. I didn't own my body, right? I, went through experiences of abuse, of sexual assault. I went through these experiences of being the fat girl, right? Of being the girl that was bullied, of being called Appalachians and Rocky Mountains when I had acne, when I had, bottleneck glasses, when I was bigger than everyone else. And I remember going through this journey of, I just didn't want to be that big girl anymore. I didn't want to be the biggest girl. I worked in retail. I didn't want to be the biggest girl at the boutique store. I wanted to be the thin girl. I wanted to belong with everyone else. I didn't want to get to the last size that was on the rack. I wanted to get somewhere in the middle. right? And obviously things are rising up and we can clear that. And um, I decided that I wasn't going to be that girl anymore. I decided that I was going to be somewhere here, right? And so in that decision, I started to lose all the weight. In fact, like within the entire summer, I went from one side of the rack, the largest size, all the way down to the end within the summer, probably 4 months, we'll say. And it was healthy eating, it was taking supplements, it was running every day, it was working out, it then triggered into doing other things. And there was this momentum. And at the same time, at the cause of it, it was, I just didn't want to be the bigger girl anymore. And I wanted to belong. I wanted to belong with my employees. It wasn't for me. My body still belonged to them. Right. And so in all of the judgments, in all of the, the accolades, and all of the, oh my God, look, what have you done? What did you do to yourself? It's so good. You look amazing. All of these things. My body still belonged to them. When I went to the club and all of the things, my body belonged to everyone else. When I was out, whatever it is that I did, as I was working out, my body belonged to someone else because I wasn't doing it for me. I was doing it so I could belong. I was doing it because society said that you had to be thin, you had to have 6-pack abs, you had to, wear certain things, do your makeup in a certain way, have your hair a certain way in order to be accepted, in order to be one with them. So my body didn't belong to me, it belonged to them. Belonged to the men in my life in order for me to have love and validation and all of those things. Yeah, sometimes it felt really good and sometimes it didn't. The cause was not for me. In all of those choices, none of those were for me. Oh, I want to be healthy. Why? I don't know, because it looks good. Oh, well, I want to do this because, all of the things, all of the working hard for my body, all of the control, it led to bulimia and anorexia, all of those things because my body didn't belong to me and I didn't feel safe in it. And now we can look at even going outside of ourselves, because that's what I was doing. I was going outside of myself to fill a void because I was separate from myself. And that included physicians and doctors telling me what to do with my own body. You might have heard of the story where I had endometriosis. In order to get over something, I needed to have more and more and more and more drugs. And it didn't work. And it wasn't until I said, no, I'm done. I'm done listening to you. I need to listen to my own body. That the ailment went away. And so play with that today. Do you own your own body? Are you acting in accordance with it? Do you listen to what it needs, what it wants, what it desires? Do you allow yourself to desire? What does that feel like in your body? And so I'm going to invite you to feel in now. When you feel safety, do you feel it in your body? Do you feel it running? Do you feel it moving through? Where does it begin? Or are you searching for safety outside of yourself? We are being called into wholeness, whole being, mind, body, spirit, and emotions, and one with all, meaning that we are connected to all. All of that, for much part of my journey, was a distortion that I was actually separate from everyone. Was this distortion that I could be the same as everyone. And so, yes, we are all connected and we are not all the same. We are not meant to be the same. We are meant to be our own fullest expression. Everyone different, everyone expressing different, everyone looking different, everyone creating experiences different, understanding things differently, teaching things differently, modeling things differently. That is what we are meant to be doing. And yet moving in accordance with our whole being. And so today, play with that. What does it feel like to be safe in my body? Am I willing to choose to be in partnership with my body? Do I own my own body? Because it's mine alone, no one else's. Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share and I will be happy to respond. Wishing you all the most amazing Tuesday, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.